Hey there, everybody, on YouTube land is Lord Baron 90 coming at you with, well, pretty much another vlog. I was gonna do a review of, Transformers Revenge of the Fallen Basics Class Rollbar, but, as I was transforming him into his, delivery van mode, I kind of ripped up part of my fingernail, so now my finger's bleeding. So, instead of doing 2 videos today, I'm only going to do 1, which is going to be this vlog. As you can tell, I'm outside on my front porch. Well, my dad's front porch, anyway. It's beautiful, it's sunny, and it's warm. And pretty much, not much going on out here. Excuse me. But yeah. I'm soaking my finger in a bottle cap of peroxide, so. Yeah, what to talk about? Well, for the most part, convention season for all of us geeks is pretty much over. There are still, I think, probably a couple more conventions going around, but I'm not really sure. But for the most part, convention season is pretty much wrapped up. There's not really much going on. I've recently started writing another song. I have also recently purchased Transformers Fall of Cybertron Air Raid. I'm not calling him Rewind, and I'm not calling him Fireflight. He's Air Raid. Okay? I don't really like the bio that they gave him on the back of this box, because he's pretty much made out to be a coward. I mean, the way the way he's designed, being a coward, the way that he looks, just doesn't fit it. Especially considering the fact that he carries 2 freaking swords. One that turns into part of a gun. I don't really like the whole triple sword combination, but it's unique. It's kind of cool. But, anywho, I do plan on doing a review of that guy at some point. Like I said, I'm gonna get around to reviewing this guy, because I've had him for a couple of years now, and I was looking around my room trying to decide who I wanted to review today, and I picked this guy. His sides are not on there right. But like I said, transforming him, because it's been a while, transforming him into this mode, this blue section back here, that forms his chest, I accidentally pulled it off, and when I did, I unknowingly ripped my fingernail off of my skin a little bit. So, hence my finger bleeding directly under the nail. Should be. I think I've soaked it long enough now. And while I'm talking to you guys, I'm just kind of nursing my finger, and I'm not trying to flip anybody off, but look at that. See all that blood? Yeah, that's right at the quick right there. It's not as bad as it actually looks. It doesn't even hurt now. I didn't even realize that it was hurting until about 2 minutes after I apparently did it. But anywho, yeah, what was I talking about? Oh, yeah, convention season. Yeah, convention season for most of us geeks is pretty much over with. It's pretty much wrapped up. One of my good friends, Diancis, recently went to a convention over in the United Kingdom called Auto Assembly, or AA for short. He's been going to AA for 6 years now. This is his 6th one in a row. And when he first started going to AA, I believe in 2008, 2009, somewhere in there. If you see this, Diancis, comment below and let me know, please. Because I don't remember. Because I remember your first auto assembly videos, but I don't remember exactly when you actually originally started going. Me personally, I've never been to a convention, whether it be anime, Transformers, or heck, even a car show. I've never really been. I've always wanted to go, but I've never had the chance. I've never had the time. I've never had the chance. Nor have I ever had the money. So, yeah. But, I'm currently sitting under a ginormous umbrella, which keeps the sun out of my eyes, which is why I don't have my sunglasses on right now. But, anywho, a friend of mine, actually entered a contest from the television network, The Hub. They actually had a contest running for a couple of months, back at the beginning of the summer, for 2 people to go to San Diego Comic-Con this year. He entered it because he said that if he won, I would get to go with him, because me and him have never been to a convention, whether it was comic books, Transformers, or anything like that. He actually went to an anime convention a couple of years back, but he only went for 1 day, and I've never been. I've been wanting to go to an anime convention since 2009, but I never actually had the chance. Again, because conventions, most people don't realize how much money goes into so much as going to a convention. Because, for example, I live in the state of Tennessee, and the anime convention that runs through Tennessee is called Middle Tennessee Anime Convention, or MTAC for short. For a 3-day pass, for the whole weekend, from Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, it's like $40 to $45 for one ticket to go 3 days. Unless you go in the spring to a festival called the Cherry Blossom Festival, where you can get the whole weekend package for like $25 or whatever. A friend of mine went to that a couple of years ago. That way she thought that she was going to be able to go the whole weekend at a great deal. But for the most part, just to get in the door will cost you anywhere from $20 to $45, whether you're going 1 day or the full 3 days. Or if you're going for an entire 5 days, 1 day before the convention, the 3 days of the convention, and the day after the convention before you leave to go home, which most people do anyway. Because most people will show up a day before so they can get in their room, get in all their stuff ready, basically get everything ready for the whole thing. That costs a lot of money by itself. Because, it's not cheap. And then the dealer rooms, the restaurants, the food courts, all of that stuff costs even more money, especially the dealer rooms. Because of the dealer rooms, for example, you go to BotCon. You pay your money for your room, for your hotel room, which is $100 to $200 to sometimes $300, depending on where you're going and how many people's in your party, for every single night. Then you go to the dealer room, which costs more money because, like I said, for example, for BotCon, for Transformers, their dealer rooms will often have figures that in normal retail would cost anywhere from $10 to $20, whether it's a deluxe class, a Voyager class, leader class, whatever. And they'll charge you twice as much as retail would. Or so I've been told. Like I said, I've never been, so I can't really vouch for it. But a lot of people tend to spend a lot of money at conventions, especially their very first time at a convention, because they don't really know how to go about it because it's their first convention. And like I said, I've never been, and I hope to go at some point. As a matter of fact, next spring, I hope to somehow have some sort of money, some kind of financial situation put together where I am at least able to go to MTAC next spring. Because it's held in spring every year. I wish it would actually be held in the summer, but it's held in the spring where it's not quite as hot. But anywho, But like I said, a lot of people who've never been to a convention, they don't understand how much money actually goes into so much as going to the convention, let alone while you're at the convention itself. Because like I said, you have the dealer rooms, you have the foods, you've got all kind of vendors and just all kind of stuff going on all at once, and it costs money. And it's not just money out of your pocket, it's money out of the staff members' pockets, because they're the ones having to spend crap tons of money just to put the conventions together, whether it's Auto Assembly, BotCon, San Diego Comic-Con, anime conventions, whatever, you name it, or sometimes even just the Cherry Blossom Festival in Nashville. I actually live near Nashville. I'm not going to tell you where I live, I just live near Nashville. That's where all the conventions go in the state of Tennessee anyway. That's where all the conventions go, is in Nashville. And there's a lot of conventions that run through Nashville, whether it's, like I said, whether it's anime, comics, music, especially music, because Nashville is the music city of is the music capital of the world, besides LA. I mean, for God's sakes, Nashville is called Music City. So, this is probably going to be a really long video, but you know what? I don't freaking care. I'll let this video run for an hour if I want to. I'm not going to, but if I wanted to, I could. But yeah, I hope everybody who went to all the conventions had a great time. Whether you went to San Diego Comic-Con, whether you went to BotCon, whether you went to an anime convention recently, or if you're in the UK and you went to Auto Assembly these past couple of weeks. I hope every one of you guys had a really good time when you went there. For anybody who sees this video, who lives in my general area, who has been to MTAC, or a convention of some sort recently, comment below and let me know. Or, well, this invitation is open to anybody who sees my videos, especially my subscribers. For those of you who have been to conventions, whether it's for Transformers, whether it's for comic books, whether it's for movies, cartoons, video games, music, anime, whatever, let me know in a comment or personal message me. I don't really care. And tell me your experience, or if you really want, post a video response. That will work. Post a video response. It's a lot easier than typing up a bunch of words with your fingers, right? Post a video response of your personal experience of what you went through at certain conventions, both good and bad experiences, and in some cases embarrassing experiences. I'm open to all kinds of experiences that you're willing to share. And if you have any advice for me, I would be happy to hear it. Because, like I said, I've never been to a convention, and I hope to go to one, or at least a couple in the next few years. Especially BotCon, Comic-Con, and if I ever somehow get lucky enough to air travel, I might go to the UK next. I might go to the UK and go to Auto Assembly, meet some of the people that I'm subscribed to that are from the UK. Like Diancis, the Collector 75. Let's see, who else? I used to be subscribed to quite a lot of people back on my old account. On this account, I'm trying to remember who all I was subscribed to, but I'm subscribed to Diancis, the Collector 75, and I believe a couple others who are actually from the UK. But if you guys see this video, post a video response. Let me know what your experience was, whether it was your first convention or your most recent convention. Post a video response. Let me know what the experience was like for you. But there's really not much else I can say for now. This is Lloyd Bear 90 signing off for now.